Hello, survivors of the apocalypse and veterans of AtomRPG. Welcome back to Trudograd. Let's continue. We are at the police station where I hoped to find the person. We can tell something about this terrorist gang. Well, and thanks to Archer, now we know that there was, well, the guard, right? So the guard here at Kolotushkin Street. Should have gone there, but well, now it's too late. By the way, here we are. The police station, okay. Yeah, well, now that we are here, let's not go back. By the way, it's 1511. Yeah, and walking around would just waste time. So what does this... Well, it does say something. Redesrar or something. Bona. Or Bojna or something. I'm sure you find it hilarious, you know. My abilities, or rather inability, to read Cyrillic. Here. So there, hello there. We stop before the mild-mannered man with the graying beard, and he turns to us with a polite smile. Oh, glad to meet you, my son. Fate herself brought you to us, didn't she? Whoa, friend. He is my son, not yours. Get your own overgrown paramilitaristic baby boy to greet, got it? Hexogen, don't be jealous. Everything is fine. Ahem, forgive me, it was merely a figure of speech. Yeah, relax, it's okay. So, well, if you have any work for me, then speak up. First tell me what you're hollering over here. Well, do you know anything about this monument here? We're looking there. I would hope that we can go back to these options here later, right? The man makes a furtive gesture at the black wall. The stone commemorates the victims of the last war. The rulers of Trudograd put it up several years ago. Ever since, they've spent their own hard-earned money on its maintenance, keeping it clean and shiny all the time. It's a holy place for many, since there are almost no other monuments like it in the Wastes. Oh yeah, interesting, okay. And I see, and what are those slogans you're yelling? Oh, don't pay any attention. Oh, don't pay any attention to that. I thought that since we are stranded here, I'd spread the word of our patron, Saint Seryosha. I think we heard about that already, right? Seryosha. Wasn't that the smith? Or someone else? Yeah. Well, pretend I'm interested. Tell me about Seryosha. And if you didn't plan to stop here, where were you going? And why did you think that the locals would be interested in your sermons? Yeah, no. Pretend I'm interested. Tell me about Seryosha. Allow me to answer with the simple story from a simpler time. This took place when I was studying at university. It wasn't some fancy big city establishment, oh no. My alma mater was Volgograd's Agricultural Institute. Well, you know, to know about farming and agriculture is actually maybe one of the most important things in a post-apocalyptic world, huh? Yeah. I can still recall those beautiful buildings and the guest lecturers. Let me tell you, were some of the brightest minds in the USSR. The field trips were also great. During my second year, we went to the Vezioli Kolkhosh, which was famous at the time for the amounts of milk its cows produced, despite the tiny pastures. Me and my mates wanted to solve this mystery, but when we learned that the Kolkhosh wasn't just small, but also had only one milker, a small child by the name of Seryosha, we were completely overwhelmed. Our mild interest metastasized into an obsession. I'll never forget the revelation I received one hot summer day when I asked Seryosha, "How is it your cows produce so much milk?" Seryosha made fig signs with his fists and pressed them to the sides of his head, mimicking tiny cow horns. "Cow mamas always make extra for their son," he sang, and with a loud moo he clicked his hooves together thrice and ran into the forest surrounding the Kolkhosh. He was never seen again. Now that is a mystery, isn't it? So, and what was the revelation? What? Hold on, what hooves? He had hooves? Did you call the police to look for him? So, what was the revelation? Some believe the story means you can make anyone do an amazing job if you choose the right approach, but I doubt Seryosha would agree with this theory. Well, hallelujah, praise be upon Seryosha. Yeah, that's obviously a tall tale. Well, it is certainly an enlightening story, my man. Right? Just remember, Seryosha isn't just a patron saint of good deeds, health and friendship. He's also the patron of riddles. He made up a lot of stories about his life, and each one contains a hidden lesson, but they shouldn't be taken too seriously. Interesting. Well, that's actually the best sort of story, isn't it? Funny, maybe. Not to be taken too seriously, but also containing some wisdom, so we can learn something, huh? So, and why did you think the locals would be interested in your faith? I sense a lot of pain and suffering within these walls. I don't believe the locals have much purpose in their lives. There's no worse suffering in life than a lack of purpose. That's what Saint Seryosha taught us anyway. I see. And I think you're right, actually. Yeah, living for and toward something, that is certainly a better way than just to, float around. Or let the wind blow you somewhere. Okay, but where were you headed originally? Actually, Trudograd was never our goal. We are traveling to faraway lands to see the relics of Saint Seryosha's life and deeds. Aha, so you're a pilgrim, huh? Well, I see. Let's talk about something else. As you wish, my son. Oh, Hex didn't hear that, fortunately. So, could you answer a few more questions? I'm listening, my son. So, what's your name? Who are you supposed to be anyway? My birth name is Matsar, but due to high demand from my flock, a mysterious "eos" suffix was added, as well as the title of father. So now I am Father Makarios. At least they didn't nickname me Grandpa. Ha ha ha! Did you like my joke? My wife always laughs at that one. Ha ha ha, funny stuff. Well, yeah, Father Makarios, that surely was a great, a great joke. And what do you do here? We are staying here for the winter, but when the snow thaws, our pilgrimage shall continue. And what can you tell me about the city from your perspective? I'll be honest. Trudograd sometimes deserves to be shown the fig sign in response to its attitude towards our commune. But only a small fig sign, because I respect the locals too much to insult them. Okay, that's good to know. Better, to avoid any, let's say, too intense confrontations. No any juicy gossip? Many a bandit roams these roads, my son. Believe it or not, we were once approached by a sweet old lady who asked to join us since she was frightened to travel to her granddaughter's house alone. She joked around with us, played instruments, sang songs, but come morning she left our group with 2 stolen baskets of bread hidden under her skirts. Oh, like 2? I wonder how she transported that. Like between her legs or what, but well. We tried showing her the fig sign as she ran away, but it was useless. Well, I guess so, huh? Well then, what a rumor. Can we talk about something else? As you wish, my son. So, you were offering a job, right? Oh, we are strong enough. After studying us closely, the man smiled, satisfied by what he sees. What muscles! Yes, you look exactly like someone who could help us. Well, like the chosen one? Not the first time I've heard that. Come on, dude, cover it up already. What do I need to do? Here, no, I think that's appropriate. Like, the chosen one? Not the first time I've heard that. The man wags a finger in front of our nose. Boasting doesn't make a man stronger. Anyway, it's very hard for me to say this as a pacifist, but our community is looking for a strong man to free the world from the evils of the cool cult. This disgusting movement formed between the scrap quarter and the Trudograd machine factory. Send those bastards to hell, my son. Express, parcel, post. Then you will know the unending bounty of heaven, eternal life, maidens, etc. You will also receive an earthly gift in the form of 800 rubles. Okay, your camp is next door to the police station. Wouldn't it be easier to ask the cops for help? This way we can find out what their work attitude and their work ethos is, huh? And if you think this cult is cool, why do you want me to get rid of it? What did they do to deserve destruction? Maidens, 800 big ones, you son of a bee. I'm in. Actually, we want only one. Yeah, only one maiden. The right one. The one to build something. The one with the good character. That's more than enough for one man. But well, I have, you know, I have the fear that it's not gonna happen in this life here and in this post-apocalypse. But well, if you think this cult is cool, why do you want me to get rid of it? Let me use their own slang against them for a moment. Their cult is actually lame and bogus, only their members call it cool. They chose this name due to their erroneous belief that kiddie diddling, killing people and drinking cheap hooch is the peak of coolness. Their new dead leader taught his pathologically violent flock that empathy, kindness and education are stupid. He preached the benefits of disrespecting old people, littering and harming animals. He even told them being bad was rad. Who knows what else he would have taught them if he hadn't been mysteriously murdered after a speech on the benefits of killing your mentors. Now his disciples are nothing but anarchists, and the only cure for their antisocial behavior is death. Well, you know, that surely would, you know, save up a lot of resources for society at this point, I guess. But yeah, and your camp is next door to the police station. Wouldn't it be easier to ask the cops for help? The factory workers have no quarrel with the cool cult. Despite their wicked nature, the northern sect is vile and covetous enough to see that attacking important people or large groups would mean their demise. Only lonely travelers, orphans and old folks fall victim to the cowardly cultists. I swear by Saint Seriosha, the creeps are kidnapping children by the dozen and nobody does anything about it. Well, that sounds bad actually. And why do they kidnap them, huh? I don't know why, but I know they do something terrible to them. Okay. And what exactly did they do to deserve death? Yeah, indeed, that's like, it's rather harsh, right? Despite their anarchism and stuff. Apart from the mugging and killing, a lot of things. Babu, our smith, will never tell you this, but once they threw a beer bottle at his face when he took a shortcut through their territory. Only the bottle wasn't full of beer, but rather the result of drinking beer. Oh. They also stole a dog from us. We searched all over for the poor mutt, and when we finally found it had been crucified on a cartwheel. Needless to say, its meat was no longer edible due to spoilage. Oh, well, that's double sad, I guess. And those are but a few of their myriad crimes. If I was to list all the times they've killed, robbed, murdered and taunted simple, hard-working townsfolk, it would take me a solid week. Please, deal with them, my son. Okay, well, and what if I chase them off without violence? Would that work for you? Like, just as an option? Maybe it's not all that bad with them. Like, this is just Father Macarius' side, right? Saint Seriosha did teach us to be kind, but I'm not sure the hooligans will listen to you. Okay, well, we'll think about that. So be it. Yeah. I'll take the job. The man smiles widely, cups his hands around his mouth and shouts into the sky. Seriosha! Hey, Seriosha! Are you there? It's me, Father Macarius. Have you heard? That good man over there agreed to help us. Could you bless him? Let him succeed where others failed, please. Oh, that's a nice prayer, actually. Oh, I'm sorry, that's one of our rituals. Thank you, my son. Let the winds of change push you toward the den of evil. Let your left hand always hold the sign of the fig and your right a mighty club. Okay, amen, I'm going now. Alright. Well, let's check this one here some more. Well, okay, it's just... Oh, it's a longer one here. Hex, are you coming or what? So... But there doesn't seem to be anything here. Yeah. Oh, it's also a good thing that this is not interactable, because while we have no idea what would happen, I would certainly turn that wheel over there. And there are a lot of red stars all around. Aha. And we do have a barrel pit, empty bottles. Okay. So, by the way, like, what's our situation now? Hex, we are hungry a bit. Hexogen is okay. 81. And we can see it here with the inventory. Oh no, actually we are really hungry, okay. Yeah. But let's talk to the guy first. So hello there. A grey-haired man in a cap looks us over with a lopsided grin. Are you another cop? I told you I didn't rob with Ogamrelice. Honest to God. Mooch, are you calling an honest thief a pig? Check your Gulliver. Let's use our streetwise. And I think we even have the special thing, right? Like knowing the street talk and stuff. The man whistles and gives us his warm smile. After that he gets out 2 fat cigarettes, lights one for himself and hands the other to us. We get 665 experience points. Sorry for the mistake, buddy. I'm not local. I'm prisoner number 1337. Trubachev, nickname Piper. Wanna smoke and chat about the dying of the old criminal ways? Well... yeah, well, I would not like to smoke that actually, but let's. It's always a pleasure to talk about the old ways. What's up? Maybe he opens up. So, yeah, let's smoke that. Our interlocutor glances apprehensively at the police building and continues in a softer voice. Oh, you know, things were different before the war. Criminal culture prospered in prisons and camps. For first-timers it was like finishing school. They were taught skills, wisdom, fucking respect, tradition. They don't get that anymore. Those kids do whatever they please, go against the silently agreed upon protocol without even knowing. Back in the day, thieves were the most respected caste. Their guards, the muscle, were second to none, and no crook or criminal would even talk to a traitor, pedophile or rapist. There was a hierarchy where respect ruled and intelligent thieves decided everyone's fate. Now it's a free-for-all. Well, why thou? How did the modern criminal lose his way? Listen, prison case systems and thieves' laws are obsolete, a hangover from an age long gone. Hey, I respect the criminals of old. Life to the thieves, death to the pigs. What are you gonna do about it? Now, why thou? How did the modern criminal lose his way? Because there aren't any normal prisons. The Soviet labor camp and prison system is fucking dead. All the best criminals are shot on sight instead of being placed where they can teach others their craft. No prisons, no culture. Oh wow, that's actually certainly a way to look at it, huh? But actually, to speak of role-playing for a second, that's one of the reasons why in a modern, or like in modern criminology, you know, and thinking of the principle of resocialization, they want to keep people as long as possible, like as even absolutely possible out of prison, because that's where they really meet the really bad guys. And then the chance that they will be resocialized and can become normal and productive members of society again are even slimmer. That's the thing. Yeah. Well. But I mean, shooting everybody is also one option. I hated going to prison before the war. But now that I think about it, the time spent behind bars was the best time in my life. It was the cradle of high criminal culture. It was a ladder of respect and authority that was open to everyone, but only the best could climb to the top. And now that's all gone. Well. And what are you gonna do about it? The man grabs our shoulders and gives us a hard shake before whispering, Trudograd and all the other cities in this region should build a high-security labor camp for the criminals. Old thieves will have a way to pass on their craft. The muscle will have a place to train. The rats will have someone to snitch to. The Nancies will do sexual favors for food and ciggies and live like queens. Everybody wins. Well, that's certainly a way to look at it, huh? Right now, I'm in the process of writing a long thesis on the subject of penal institution. Hopefully, when I'm done, the big brass will all at least give it a look. Well... yeah, well, you know, I mean, we are just thinking of a certain tattoo on our shoulders, right? Hey, I respect the criminals of old. Life to the thieves, death to the pigs, right? Also, I mean, once we had this card, right? the certain thief's card. But yeah. Oh, we gained a knife knuckle duster. Nicely said. Here's my old push blade. A real thief should live by the knife, and live you will, to spread thief law across the land. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thanks, man. Well... by the way, I found this notebook nearby. But, well, let's firstly talk with them about something else. Thanks, man. Now how about answering some questions? As long as it's not an interrogation, ask away. Well, tell me something about yourself. I'm an old school thief. 4 stints in the joint when I was a kid, 3 after my balls dropped. I did it all. Robbing, mugging, assault. I even robbed a fucking train once. The war caught me in Cultists, where I stayed until I moved to Trudograd to spend my waning days in the big city. And what do you do? I do what I gotta do. I only have 2 rules for a job. I get to use a knife, and I have to get at least a bottle of vodka and pay when I'm done. Well, that's indeed a simple philosophy, huh? But well, what can you tell me about Trudograd? Nice city. The locals are as trusting as a newborn puppy, and the streets are plenty dark at night. Okay, well, now we are getting scared of this guy a little bit. Well, do you know any good rumors? I don't deal in the rumors, and neither should you. Okay, well, that's an argument. Well, and do you trade anything? Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Well... But the question is, what does he want? And what do we want to depart with? Oh, his prices are super bad. I think like someone even at least paid 10 rubles for the metal. So his prices are terrible. Like one is 57. Well, we could actually buy that stuff off of him. And maybe we have some more of these here. Like one is for 41. Yeah. So I'm not entirely certain if that's a good price. But let's give him this here. Like we can do that, huh? And let's give him another. So he seems to deal with that stuff anyway. And the rest in rubles, like that. And we can come back to him later on anyway. Right then, so let's change the subject. So I found this notebook nearby. Why is your name in it? The man grabs the mysterious notebook and rifles through its pages. Well, when did we want to give it to him? That's probably not a good idea. Some shitty list you got there, no rhyme or reason to it. Here I am, and right alongside is Vasma, detective from Cultists. This third person I don't know at all. I can't even tell whether he's a pig like Vasma or one of my honest kind. Get this thing away from me, kid. I don't want to think about it. Okay. The only thing that's clear is that nothing is clear. Gotta go. Okay. But that was at least interesting. So now we can compare. Yeah. But like... I don't know why the knife knuckle duster is worse. 4-5. I mean, the chance to ignore armor. I mean, okay, that's actually not bad, actually. Oh, and here we can hit with the stock. Yeah. Do we have different modes? No. 3 and 4. And this one is stab, aimed, slash. Well, that would be interesting to know what that does. Slash. Maybe it's an area attack. Yeah, well, let's try it then. Let's try this. So what is this? There's some stew. Yeah, well, before us is a cozy campfire. It would be great to warm up our bones before then, maybe even cook some food. Yeah, let's do that. So let's use up some canned meat, and that way we get another can. After eating from an ancient tin, we restore our invaluable health. Cook. There. Empty tin. Hexogen got 9 health points. Alright. Bless Nicholas Appert for his invention. Despite the years that have passed since the creation of the scan, its contents are still edible. We feel our health return to us. We gained some important culinary experience. Very good. Yeah. The can shouldn't be on the fire too long. And there's another empty tin there. Yeah, I think we can leave those bottles over there. Oh, what is here? What do we have here? Anything behind? No. Oh! What's that? So that's the police station, huh? Let's walk and look around first. So what's the sign? What does the sign say? Way to the second tier. What does that mean? Ah! That goes up there, I guess. Well, we can try that, but not yet. Oh. And bricks. There's a log. But only one. In all this mountain. Only one is good enough for us. So the Trudograd machine factory is that way, alright. Oh, and a treasure chest of the Wastelands. Oh no, it's not. But there is a piece of tire. Well, yeah. That was a piece of tire. And we can't go here, okay. Well. Saving the game. Let's go here. Just to open the way. No, we want to enter here. Did that cost time, I wonder? Like it was 15:11. And now it is 15:15. No, I guess not. Okay, good. But I think now the way has been opened up. Can we actually go over here? No, we need to run around. Yeah, okay. Ah, yeah. But like that, okay. There's an empty bottle. Let's have a look. Hexogen, you're so slow. What's going on with you? Oh, nothing inside of the treasure chest. Well, there's another empty bottle. Oh, there's... Well, I mean, people are well, they make sure that they have enough tobacco, huh? Everything is full of butts. Oh, and we could come in from behind. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? What is that? Well, I guess we should go in. We shouldn't go in from behind, at least yet. But that looked mightily interesting. Nice day, isn't it? So there. There's also a second tier. Ah yeah, and we've got another log that is good enough for us. And how about the weight? Yeah, we can still collect stuff, but this here goes to Hexogen. We need babushka scarves. And you would think there are plenty because there are babushkas around. But, well, there aren't, sort of. Okay then. Oh yeah, we've got a very rusty... Oh! Military vehicle that's even armored with a super heavy machine gun. And by the way... did we actually find a weapon that used this 14.5 millimeter? I don't recall. I don't think so, right? An Atom RPG? I don't think so. You run around like a maniac and I need to dodge. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Hex. Good day. Can't talk right now. I have serious business elsewhere. Well then. Oh, and they have, I think there's an improvised police vehicle, huh? Former taxi or something. That one looks pretty good though. Pretty new and well kept. Well maintained. So there's a signboard. The police is over there. Yeah. Can we go in there? Like that. Aha, and there's someone. So now we are going to meet the local police. Hello there. The lanky, unshaven police officer at reception turns in our direction, but instead of looking at us, he's staring slightly off to the left. The reason for his weird behavior becomes evident as soon as he opens his mouth. Who's there? Come closer so I can see you. Otherwise, I'll need to touch your face. Well... Sure, you can touch me. Well, wait, you are blind? Yeah, I mean, you know about me and skill checks. I can't resist. So let's skip the formalities, shall we? I'm here on business. But this could be interesting. I just saved the game, so let's look at this. Wait, are you blind? The man frowns and waggles his finger angrily in the direction of our voice. Now, why would you say something like that? I am not blind, I'm visually impaired. It's a work injury. One might even say I was bravely injured in the line of duty. So come closer and show me that face, and hurry up. Well, let's approach the desk and lean forward. We lean into the policeman. The man comes so close we can feel the ill wind of his sour breath. Ugh. He squints up at us with pale, lifeless pupils. Oh, both of them. But he looks normal on the picture. Finally satisfied with the results of his inspection, he sits back down and says, "Sorry for the inconvenience. Lately anything farther away than the tip of my nose is covered in a kind of fog. But you know, rules are rules. Alright, what can I do for you?" Well, by the way, why use a blind man to guard the entrance? They can't fire me after I sacrifice my eyesight defending the honor of the police force. No one has the guts. That's why I'm here. My job is to register complaints and praise. Now there's not much of the latter, I'm afraid. But if you look at it from a different angle, it's not fair I got demoted to receptionist. I may be visually impaired, but I still can kick some serious ass. Want a demonstration? Try and hit me. Okay, well, I still wanna do the formality skill check, but let's do this here. Slap him upside the head. Success, we easily smack the man on the back of the head. Though it wasn't much more than a tap, the guard jerks as if he'd been shot and hits his forehead on the desk. Oh! What the hell? I thought the punch was coming from this side where you were speaking, but you snuck up on me from behind. I think you owe me an apology. Okay, well, then... apologies then. Listen, I'd like to report a crime. You're an important witness, right? Ha! Now they'll finally see that I'm not completely useless. Okay, let me take your statement. I don't see why not. Ha! I literally don't. Okay, well... Huh? Can we change the subject? Okay. Alright. Okay, well... Okay, we can't tell the guy about the terrorists then. But by the way... Who's that? And that's a picture that really doesn't help much. Except for this wrinkle there. Was that a tattoo on the forehead? Or is it a mutant? Who knows? So we get 20 and 33 experience points. Let's travel back in time for a second. So here, hello there. Who's there? Come closer. Well, you know, let's skip the formalities, shall we? I'm here on business. Success, the almost blind policeman waves warily at us. 71. Aha, that's already more. Alright, it's not like I enjoyed, not your fault, I can't see much nowadays. Tell me what you want and I'll make a note in the log later. Yeah, let's go here. Why is a blind man to guard the entrance? Oh yeah, well, I got hit and stuff. Okay, then slap him upside the head. Success. He smashes his forehead on the desk. Oh, what the hell? I thought the punch was coming from this side. Well, sorry. Sorry to destroy your illusions. Okay, then. So, can you answer a couple of questions? I don't see why not. Ha, I literally don't. So, what's your name, comrade? The man points at an empty corner of his desk. Open your eyes. My name and rank is written right on the desk plate. Lieutenant Semyon Bayramov. Oh, now that you're saying it, we see the sign as well, right? What did you do for a living before you went blind? I used to beat hooligans with my bait and tap tourists at the city gates to feed the city's budget. I even infiltrated the mafia. Basically, I was an adventurer, just like you. Well, that sounds pretty exciting. Except for the tapping tourist thing, but well. What can you tell me about Trudograd? I've never seen a better city than Trudograd, and I won't be seeing any better in future either, and my impaired vision isn't the only reason for that. Well, possibly, huh? Well, what did you do for a living before you went blind? I used to beat hooligans with my baton. Oh yeah, we remember. So, what's the fresh gossip around the precinct? Oops. People are saying a lot of cases have gone cold in recent months. I wonder if anyone's going to fix that. I personally don't think so. Okay, well, so that's how it is. Well then, I'll be on my way. Okay. And what kind of... Oh no. It is connected here. I thought this was a cable that was just lying there. Sorry. Let me just take a sip of mineral water. Fresh and pure. Ah, refreshing. So, on this hot summer day, well, there's someone. And I guess we need to talk with someone. Oh, and is that the... Like, can we go there? I guess, like, that's the weapons stash or something. Hello there. Don't worry. A beefy guard is striding around in front of the storage room entrance. Occasionally he stops to stare at a blonde woman in uniform who's engaged in some paperwork. We appear at the exact moment he's gaping at her again. When he spots us, he flinches, tightens his grip on his gun and cuffs a few times. Yes, what's up? Well, enjoying the view, big guy? Yes, I guess you could say that. What do you want? Well, you know, tell me about this precinct. This is the southern Trudograd police headquarters. This is the most populous part of the city. In case of attack or serious unrest, this facility is designated as a defensive stronghold. Oh yeah? Sounds very Soviet. But well. Are you, by the way, are you a red guard or just a regular guard? I wonder. But well. What can you tell me about Trudograd? It's a great city and so on and so forth. That's the official opinion of the Trudograd authorities. And what's your personal opinion? The guard hesitates before finally answering in a whisper. There's something brewing and I have a bad feeling about it. I'm not talking about the rumors of northern gangs collaborating with the revolutionaries in the city. I have a bad feeling about the whole city. That's what my gut is telling me. Uh-oh. Alright. And, well... did you hear any gossip or something? There are all sorts of cultists living in the city. Some of them even camped out in front of our precinct. Most are harmless, but a few groups could pose an actual threat. The key is to figure out which is which. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay. Well, and speaking of that, I'd like to report a crime. I'm guarding the evidence room. It's not my job to take complaints from the public. Okay, well then. I see. We'll find someone else then. Okay, so and there is the lady. Oh, she's wearing camouflage or something. So there. Hello. The blonde woman reluctantly sets aside her yellowed book and impatiently taps a pencil on the drawer that serves as her desk. She looks at us over the top of her glasses. You are not allowed in the armory. Yeah, she looks a little bit stiff, actually. The woman speaks with a slight but noticeable Western European accent. Oh, is that so? Oh, come on now. Isn't my money as good as the next person's? Let me buy something. No way, it's against the rules. In that case, can I ask a couple of questions? We are not... Guess I'll have to just take what's mine, huh? No, we're not doing that. Can you talk? Please contact my superior officer if you have any questions. I'm not here to chat about work, and I don't discuss personal matters with strangers. Oh, that's a pity. Well, alright then, bye. I don't have the feeling that this lady and the guard are going to be happy together. But well, and then let's go here. It's interesting that we are allowed to just open up everything. But well, so there. Hello. As we approach the sad man in his 40s, he hastily snatches up his creased envelope from the pile of documents on his desk and hides it in his pocket. Oh, sorry, I'm kinda busy today. What do you want? What's in the envelope? A bribe, perhaps? What? Dear Lord, fine, listen. The man takes out an envelope. The letter I sent to my daughter was returned unopened. Well, I'm not going to get discouraged. I'll post it again. Does the post work in Trudograd? And why doesn't your daughter open your letters? Maybe something happened to her, or she's not answering your letters? Well, I wish you good luck with your family. Now we are inquiring. Maybe there's a job here for us as well, huh? Well, so, but in general, does the post work in Trudograd? Yeah, sure, like everywhere else. The postmen come back surprisingly fast after the war. They came back. Oh yeah, is that so? And why doesn't your daughter read your letters? I mean, we also ran into some postmen, but they were rather special folk, actually. Why doesn't your daughter read your letters? The man exhales unhappily. Ah, you know how children are. They grow up, they change, such is life. Okay, well, but maybe something happened to your daughter if she's not answering your letters. No, she's alive and well, as is my son. He lives next door to her with his own family. My colleagues in Astra can't keep an eye on them, even though those two can't be bothered to drop me a line. Okay, well, that's a bit sad, huh? Well, I wish you good luck with your family then. Could you answer some other questions? Fine, but make it fast, okay? So, what's your name, main? Ogurtsov, Oleg. But call me Captain Ogurtsov. It's better for discipline. Well, I guess so, huh? And what are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy with paperwork? Everything's all mixed up and now who knows who drew his first blood? The Caravaneers or the Mafia? When did the merchant reveal the location of the precious stone eye of the General Secretary? Was it while he was being tortured or just during a friendly chat with his buddies at the tavern? I can imagine there's a bigger story behind that one, huh? Precious stone eye of the General Secretary? That sounds like a reference to some Indiana Jones or something. But well, like a Sovietized Indiana Jones or something. So, well, what can you tell me about the city? The policeman forgets about his bad mood for a while. What is there to say? Trudograd's a good place to live, makes you want to protect it. When I was younger, a private security company tried to recruit me. I told them to go fuck themselves. I owe everything to the city. You have no idea what life was like before I moved here with my kids and created a future for them. Well, I guess it was more anarchic, huh? But well, and yet your daughter moved away and won't answer your letters. What happened between you two? Oh, they're angry with me, both my son and daughter. It's understandable, they have their reasons, but it still hurts. Oh, I understand, comrade. My kid is a handful, let me tell you. I don't know if I should get angry or not. Sometimes he's so caring. Daddy, be careful, don't put yourself in harm's way. Sometimes all I hear is, don't waste the medicine, shoot to kill, never surrender. It's like having the Red Napoleon himself right by your side. Oh, Hex, is it that bad with us? But well, oh no, it's not like that. Okay. Why are your kids mad at you? They are still young, they don't know any better, don't worry, they'll write back. No, but why are your kids mad at you? The man presses his eyes shut in a tight frown. The sacrifice I've made, it was too big, necessary, but forget about it. Now come on, tell us more and we'll listen. Come on, open up, buddy. The policeman's gaze traveled somewhere far away from the precinct, suffused with the smells of tanned leather, tea, sweat and ink. When the world was shattered, I was an officer in a village. My kids were still small and my wife worked as a seamstress. For a man in my position, it was impossible to comprehend the magnitude of the tragedy. In fact, for the first few weeks we thought the disaster was simply an accident at the hydroelectric plant. At first it wasn't that bad. Everyone believed order would soon be restored, but then winter came and with it famine. The famine killed almost everyone who hadn't escaped to the south. That's when it became clear we were on our own. Well. But your family survived, right? Barely. By January I was a walking skeleton. Baby Andrew's little belly had begun to bloat from malnutrition. Liuda couldn't even sit up straight. Alya, my wife, was barely holding on. We ate our belts, our shoes, the bark from the trees, anything we could find of. We knew no help was coming. We didn't have any means to clear the road, and even if we'd cleared it with our hands, all the horses were eaten that summer and our tractors had been exchanged for dry goods sometime in October when the troops were passing through. Oh. That's some grisly shit, dude. Let's listen quietly. It seems that the policeman has completely forgotten our existence. I couldn't let them die, especially knowing the expedition could return from Trudograd at any time. We had to draw lots, you know, with straws, and fate chose Alya. Only she and I knew what it meant. She followed me to the shed. And that's how my kids came to have soup for dinner that day. That soup. They will never forgive me. Oh god. Make no comment on what you just heard. So, was the soup any good at least? Yeah. Well, was that really the only way? How horrible. Oh, well, you had to do what was necessary to survive. Yeah, I would think... I mean, they would certainly have considered all the options and then talked, and the wife agreed to it. So, while horrible... I mean, what... The children, I mean, it's clear that they are shocked and stuff, but they shouldn't be so harsh on him, because it's obvious that he didn't cherish that one. So, well, I would really love to know what he says here, but we can't click through everything again. But well, you had to do what was necessary to survive, right? You think I haven't told myself that, but sometimes the decisions you make in life, however justified they may be, are nevertheless very, very wrong. Let's talk later. I feel so lost right now. Okay. I think he would just have gotten angry or something. Yeah, that was such a long discussion now. But come on, let's try it again. I really want to see and I want to have it on camera. It's so hilarious. So, well, what's in the envelope? A bribe? Oh, ho, ho. Well, the post works. Well, and your daughter doesn't read your letters, huh? And, well, maybe something happened. No, well, I wish you good luck. Can you answer some stuff? What's your name, Maine? What are you doing here? What can you tell me about the city? And yet your daughter moved away, huh? Well, they're angry. I understand, comrade. No, it's not like that. Well... And why are your kids mad at you? Tell me more and I'll listen. Oh, well, and the famine. Well, but your family survived, right? Barely. Okay. How did you deal? We need to erase this T here. So how did you deal with this difficult situation? We had to draw lots, you know, with straws, and fate chose Alia. And that's... Oh, well, maybe he betrayed her with the straws, huh? So, was the soup any good at least? The policeman clenched his fists and fixed us with a scorching glare. He apparently is unwilling to continue the conversation after our question. Walk away without saying anything. Yeah, that's what I actually thought. Something like that. That's really inappropriate. That's a really nice psychopath question. So, post-work, daughter reading letters. Yeah, the daughter, well, good luck. And what's your name? What are you doing here? What can you tell me about the city? Speechcraft, well, come on, open up. Oh, hex, yes. So, why are you kids mad at you? Come on. Tell me more and I'll listen. Okay, then. But your family survived, right? So, how did you deal with this difficult situation? We had to draw... Oh, well. Well, maybe we just let him talk some more. The man raised his gaze as if 10 kilo weights were resting on his eyelids, telling his story has completely exhausted him. That's it, that's my story anyway. You probably have things to do. I won't keep you any longer. Okay. Well, actually, I feel it's that, like what I wanted to say. Firstly, that was the best. And also the most civil thing. I mean, and I also think so. Yeah, they certainly didn't do this lightly, and they did what was necessary. Yeah. And it's actually even a sign of love. Like to say, okay, I'm sacrificing myself for the family. Yeah, as gruesome as that is. So the city, speechcraft, there you go. Children are still mad, but the family survived. How did you deal with this difficult situation? You had to do what was necessary to survive. Yeah. Let's talk later. I feel so lost right now. Alright, see you later. Okay, then. So. Well. And there's the boss. Let's... Yeah. However, well, looking at the time, I think we need to end the episode here. And in the next episode, we are going to talk to the remaining police officers. This is the boss, apparently. like however the guy is called, and yeah, and then we will probably maybe get access to the rest of the police station, and then we'll see what this is about. Oh, it's a helmet. Well, oh, and there's another part. Wow, okay. Yeah, let's see. That will be interesting. That will be highly interesting there. But what that is and what these guys will tell us, we will see in the next episode. Many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Always very funny and entertaining. I enjoyed this game a lot. I think they really, really nicely followed up on Atom RPG. Very nice, very nice. Lots of nice improvements as well. So, if you agree or don't agree, please share your thoughts in the comment section. And I would appreciate if you click the like button, hit the subscription and the bell to never ever miss an episode again. Many thanks for all your support, and we are continuing next time. See you then. Bye bye and thanks for watching.